everybody? Welcome to Good Time Society. My name is Becca Scott, and today we are playing a super special brand new TCG. It's called Obscurids from Manifest Games. And I have three fabulous friends with me. We have Emme Montgomery.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. Bonzonator.
What's a crack-a-lackin'?
Yep, it'll be relevant, don't worry. And Trisha Hirschberger.
Hi, Becca. How are you gonna play games with you?
I'm so glad you're here. All right, so Obscurids is a TCG. One of us is going to get the most prestige and level up, and then level up again, and then level up again. The first player to get to level 3 with their legend, mine is Bigfoot, no big deal, and then get 5 more prestige is gonna win. That's it. You get prestige by getting damage into an opponent's legend. Let's go around and say what our legends are, a little bit about where they're from. Trisha, let's start with you.
All right. I am Moth Queen today. Moth Queen is from Point Pleasant, Wyoming in the United States. Hey-oh, terrifying.
What are her hobbies, her likes, dislikes?
Well, she's
favorite
reading.
food?
She's reading a book, and I'd like to think that she's incredibly studious. So maybe she's reading, let's say, M of the encyclopedia.
A great letter.
I hope you did that just for me. Thank you. Yeah.
She's really into reading, so let me tell you what encyclopedia page she's into. Yeah, love where you went with that. Bonds.
So I have the Kraken, and the Kraken is a tentacled terror located in the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm very glad I'm far away.
From
I'm in the
from us right here now.
Yes, am I the Kraken?
You are a Kraken in your soul.
Ah, okay, yes. The Atlantic Ocean. I'm very happy to be there. It's a little chilly today.
And you can visit Atlantis anytime you choose.
There you go.
Em, who you playing?
I'm playing Pecos Bill. I don't know if you know this, Becca, but I was indeed raised by wolves. Proudly
That's so
from Texas, USA.
Uh-oh.
Pecos Bill is big into wakeboarding, which is unfortunate because he has nowhere to practice it. So it's in theory that he's into it, you know?
Yeah, totally. All right, well, as I said, I am Bigfoot, a.k.a. Sasquatch, a.k.a. Pacific Northwesterner. You can tell by the plaid tied around my waist.
Wow.
And got the boombox on the shoulder because I'm really into romance novels.
Wait,
Yeah. Rom-coms, all of it.
You've been practicing the plank.
Oh, yeah. I've been working out. I'm just waiting for the right lady or man to come through my woods.
The right cryptid, you know?
The right cryptid to walk across my path and follow those footprints.
What's Bigfoot looking for in a partner?
Really strong communication skills.
Yes.
Ability to commit. And
Looks green and flannel?
What is it? Shibari? Shibari. Into Shibari. Yeah, thank you. But with vines.
Ooh, I love it.
Anyway, I am going to take the first turn, which means the player who's going last in turn order is going to start as our big boss. And tell them what a big boss is.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me right here.
That's right.
The big boss is a prize. So my legend will deal an additional wound while attacking. And when my legend is knocked out, the attacker will then become the big boss.
Oh,
so this
wow.
will rotate as we
Okay.
knock each other out.
Okay. Well, let's all start by drawing our opening hand of 5 cards. And all right. So it's the beginning of my first ready phase. The first thing I would do is I would get to revive my legend if they had been KO'd by flipping them back face up after they'd been turned face down. Then I'm going to ready all of my cards that had been exhausted. Then I'm going to draw one. And I will play a basic locale, which for me is woods. And I believe all of our starting landmark locales say at the start of your first action phase, gain 1 sighting. So sightings are the resource with which we play the cards from our hand. But we can only play cards if we have the appropriate amount of sighting and we meet the keystone threshold. So right now I have these 2 leaf symbols, which means I have 2 keystones. So I can only play things with 2 or less leaves and 3 or less sightings, because I'm going to turn these 2 sideways to exhaust them. Ooh, I am going to play the Green Man, a little ramp, baby. This is a 1 power and 1 special, which is kind of a supporting action it can do. And its ability is I can turn it sideways to cultivate and gain 1 additional sighting resource.
Ooh, good play early on.
Ooh, so I'll just do that right now, and I'm going to play Hootin' Annie, Boo Jones' partner. Hey, is what she says. It's me, Hootin' Annie. I can do a hoot call, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a minion, draw it, otherwise trash it. Ooh, or if it's a minion with this keystone symbol. Oh, would you look at that? It's another Green Man. I will draw it. Okay, and that was her ability.
Nice.
And now I'm gonna, I'm already in my action phase because I'm playing them cards, but I'm going to do an attack with Bigfoot here, and I am going to exhaust Bigfoot to attack Pecos Bill because you're the big boss, so it feels right.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right.
I have 6 physical power.
Pecos Bill only has 3 physical power.
So I only deal a single wound if I meet or beat your power, and then because I hit your legend, I'm gonna gain 1 prestige.
Nice.
All right, Trisha,
Great
your
first turn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that was really
thank
good.
you.
Okay. So I have nothing to ready or flip over, so I'm going to draw a card in my ready phase. Oh, and I get to put out a basic locale, right?
Yeah.
I am going to play Captured Spirit, which is a minion that takes 3 sightings and 2 of my Beyond. And it says, Captured Spirit, do not open. And it says, enter Omen.
Yeah, when it enters, you get the effect Omen, which I believe is described in the parentheses right there.
Yes, look at the top card of your deck. You may trash it.
All right, so.
And then when it's KO'd, I get to draw a card. But we're not going to think about that yet. Our Captured Spirit just came into play. Hopefully we'll have a nice long afterlife. Okay, look at the top card. Do I want to trash it? I do not. And then since I omened, my Moth Queen special ability is as you omen, put a Dhume counter on an enemy character. Now what that means is when a character with a Dhume counter is KO'd, I gain +1 sighting.
Oh.
So I'm going to take a Dhume counter, and so sorry, Pecos Bill.
Oh, no.
But since you are the big boss, and you're probably going to get KO'd first, I'm thinking it's going to happen. And I'm going to put a Dhume counter.
I'm being bullied.
It doesn't do anything negative to you, though, while it's there.
Yeah.
It's just your happy little Dhume counter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just a prediction.
Well, when you put it that way, Trish.
Honestly, it makes us not want to KO that.
Okay.
'Cause Trisha's going to get something.
It's a happy little Dhume counter. And then, okay, whilst I am here, I am going to attack with my Captured Spirit. And I would like to attack your Green Man, Becca.
I understand. I will take a wound, and that wound is going to send it to the trash.
That KO's Green Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. But I don't get a prestige for that because that's not a main character, right?
No, it's not a legend.
Okay, it's not. And then...
Oh, you did
I
tap
had.
these,
Yes,
yeah.
you're right. I had to use
Exhaust.
those. Thank you. I had to exhaust those. And then, I'm so sorry, Em, but the only one that I can meet or beat is Pecos Bill right now.
Poor Pecos.
I know. So Moth Queen is going after Pecos Bill with my 3 physical power there. I'm so sorry.
Are you, though?
I mean, kind of.
Oh.
I am because I like you. And Mothman may not be so fond of Pecos Bill, but
That's fair.
I personally am fond of you.
That's true. Okay.
So that makes me feel a little sad. But that's the end of my turn.
So before I start, thinking about my strategy, is there a benefit to just KOing Pecos Bill? Or is it the same benefit as everyone else where I just get 1 prestige.
If you KO someone else's legend, you get 2 prestige.
Okay. And if I get Big Boss, is that an additional thing on top of that?
Then your legend will deal 1 additional wound while attacking.
You would become the new big boss.
And I would have to somehow survive an entire round before I would be able to attack with the Big Boss because
No, I feel like it depends if you play another character right now. That one's able to attack Pecos Bill, and then you could attack something else with your Kraken, and then you could deal 2 damage with it immediately. And there is an order of operations when it comes to attacking. You must first attack an opponent's readied characters before you attack their exhausted characters. But because Pecos Bill is the only character on Em's board here, you can get it through.
That's so rough being big boss first.
I know.
No chance to even.
None whatsoever.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do, everything's reset. Drawing a card. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, that's a good one. I'm not sure why exactly I want this, but it seems so cool.
Seems pretty cool.
I mean, I want to know now.
Yeah, now you have to. We're so curious.
Okay.
You can also add a basic locale.
A basic locale, I can add the ocean.
That's the one. That's the one you got.
Pretty basic. Okay, so, and this one says when I tap it, I can gather an essence and I gain 1 sighting. So, and I already had Crater Lake. And I'm going to go ahead and play the Aegean Sea Thessaloniki.
Well said.
Nice.
It is a minion, and it's a merfolk. And it says, when I support a character, give it +1, -1, but that's not the one I meant to play.
Okay.
I
You don't have
actually
to.
meant to play the Wiki-Wachi Mermaid, which is your legend has a +2 fighting power.
Hold on. Wiki-Wachi is like a whole thing in Florida. I watched a whole people who want to be real life mermaids documentary, and Wiki-Wachi is like this like 1950s or 60s destination, which was the first place where you could see people wearing mermaid costumes underwater for performances, and that is a total non sequitur. What's the card do?
I love that.
So cool.
I was
put a lot
really
of
into this
detail into
documentary.
this. So it actually says Floridian favorite.
Hey. Yep.
So I'm going to attach this kind of to the Kraken because it says your legend has a +2, so it's relatable. And it needed 3 sightings and 2 landmark symbols.
So exhaust your locales in order to generate those sightings.
That's 2 sightings. Does your Kraken give you a 3rd?
The Crater Lake, everybody I think gets 2 for their
Perfect.
their landmark locale.
That's nice of Obscurids to give us
Yeah.
all that extra boost.
Right?
So when I attack, this is a minion, and it has a 1, but that one has a 3.
Yeah, so it wouldn't get damage through.
So
Unless you had some sort of equip or special action card.
I think what I might do is I might just use the Kraken, and it has a 6, and I'll just knock out. Wait, but then you can refresh right away. I'll still do it because I want the big boss.
You get 2 prestige for doing it.
Okay, so correct order is I have 6, you have 3, and I have to tap both of them.
I'm not sure what the Wiki-Wachi says. Does it have an exhaust symbol next to giving something else +2?
It does not. It just says your legend has +2.
Then I think that's just ongoing and it doesn't
Cool.
exhaust.
Okay, so I have that, and then I add a thing to yours,
Wound.
and then it knocks out.
It does.
So yours flips over.
So
Okay.
you remove your wound counters and that Dhume token, and after further inspection, Trish, what do we realize that this is not a sighting symbol?
Oh, yes. So it says reaction when a character with a Dhume counter is KO'd. I gain +1 special.
Yeah.
It's not a sighting, it's a special. Sorry, I even have my glasses on. No excuses, Trisha. Okay, so I guess that means that Moth Queen now has a special of 5 moving forward. So let's get a dice to mark that, because otherwise I'll forget.
Okay, this will be a +1 essentially to your special.
To my special. Awesome.
Yeah, and so that's just a permanent when you use this. The special ability means when you exhaust it, you can add its support to the attacking character.
Awesome.
Wow.
So that's pretty baller.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's gonna make for some beefed up minions.
So beefy.
You're welcome. Remember that.
I will.
Remember that because I'm about to take the big boss.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can remove these wounds and you'll flip over your legend. Perfect.
Becca, is it 2 prestige if you knock out a legend of your same level, or just 2 prestige if it's a legend that's a level higher than you?
You only get an additional prestige when you punch up, which is knocking out a legend that is a higher level than your legend. And we all start with 1s until we get our prestige to 6, and then we automatically level up our legend, and we have a new legend card that can do cool stuff. But what would happen is if your legend is KO'd, you lose a prestige. But luckily, that doesn't hurt him
Okay.
because you have no prestige yet.
If I had to be bullied, this is the best time.
This is the best time,
That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the idea of you being bullied at all.
And don't do it to me, Trish.
It was for the big boss.
I mean, we always got to go for the big boss.
Now you're the big boss.
I will get 1 though.
That's awesome, Bond.
And I think my turn is over.
All right. I will reset. Pecos Bill is back. I will draw for turn.
Fell down, got right back
Got
up.
right back up.
back.
Hey, that's a cowboy. I will play.
Oh, hey, it's me, Hoot Nanny. Have you seen Boo Jum? I'm Boo Jum's partner. It's the text.
What?
Yeah, that's the flavor text.
Wow.
Have we met Boojum yet?
I sure hope we do. I gotta know.
I did bring out my basic locale for turn, and I think we are going to use all 3 of our sightings to bring out my first minion.
Oh my.
This is Dust Devil. They're rumbly tumbly. They give me the benefit that my action cards will all cost 1 less sighting to play.
That is so cool.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And one of my favorite things about this card is it says you may include multiple of me in your deck. So I'm gonna just lower the cost of everything.
Well, action cards are not minions.
I'm gonna lower the cost of all my action cards. Hey.
I think that makes you very dangerous, Pecos Bill.
Is it time for me to get my revenge on people?
Well, don't look at me.
Don't look at you.
Well,
The big boss?
to be fair, Em gets revenge on all of us. I mean, we deserve it at this point.
That is true.
And yet you can only hit 1 or 2.
She put a hunter's mark on you. That is dirty.
That is true. I did get a counter on me.
No, I'm the Cosmos, the Doom Weaver. I doom. That's what I do.
All right. Would everybody be so kind as to let me know the strength?
Yeah, my physical power on Bigfoot is 6. So if you wanted to come at me, you would have to use both of your creatures.
Great.
Characters.
So you have 3,
I'm the most vulnerable right now.
and I have 6 because of Wiki Watchy Mermaid.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I can use the special on my Dust Devil to make Pecos Bill do 6.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Someone took the big boss from me, so we're gonna exhaust both of these.
I knew it.
I was like, don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact.
We're gonna start with my Dust Devil coming at your Wiki Watchy Mermaid.
Floridian favorite.
I know, I'm so sorry, but Rumbly Tumbly must be sated.
All right, so this one knocks over, right?
No, she goes to your trash. Only legends survive a KO.
Goodbye.
Unless you trash right below our draw, if you don't.
And does my Dust Devil also get trashed?
No.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Meet or beat. You met?
Yeah, it's a punch in the back of the head and you run away.
Yeah, it's not a fair fight. We're not
No,
facing each
no,
other.
no.
Got it. Great, Trish. Pecos Bill is out for blood.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was not smart enough to leave any readied minions as defense. So Pecos Bill definitely wounds Moth Queen. Well played, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. And I believe that'll be my turn.
Not till you gain that prestige. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and ready everything and draw. And I'm going to put a basic locale into play. Now I've got 3 to work with, so we're gonna...
Oh, exhausting all 3
Oh, yeah.
right away.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Get
man.
ready. We've got...
It's a big turn.
Tassel worm. This says, during your turn, I have +5 power. This tassel worm can hit anything. And so, I shall.
+5 meaning now it has 9 power?
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
It's a cat and a worm.
It's great. And did you need to exhaust all 3? Oh,
Yeah,
for 3 sightings.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
That's a dog's
yeah,
nightmare.
the 2 is the keystones. So I'm
That's
going to
right.
use Bigfoot's special ability and turn it sideways. It has Forest Gumption. Give a friendly minion +1 to its health here. So I have an additional wound on the tassel worm.
Okay, why is Tassel Worm so powerful, Becca?
I'm Captain and Worms. Okay, it's got to come with somebody because that's how I get prestige.
And it's hitting for 9 physical strength. Holy cannoli.
Just 9, just a little 9.
Just no big deal, just 9.
You know what?
That's a pretty big kraken.
Yeah, I think because you two have less power on your legends, I should hit the Kraken while one can.
The big boss crap.
Okay.
I will do a wound to that Kraken, and it will take a prestige. Unless you get an action card.
Oh,
But there's,
you
there's
don't
no
have
sightings
any
to power
sightings.
the action card anyway.
oh no.
The false hope.
It was very exciting. It made me think too, I should probably look at my action cards again.
And that's all I can do, so Trisha's turn.
Okay. Here we go. Gonna ready everything and put out another Cosmos. Now we've got 3. All right. And draw a card. Ooh, interesting. All right, I am going to exhaust to gather essence on my 2 Cosmoses to play Stalking Shadow. Very creepy. Comes up behind you. It's sentient darkness. It's like what I was always scared of as a kid when the bedroom lights went out. Okay. And,
Yeah, sure. As a kid.
trying to save face here, Becca. Okay. This shadow minion is sneaky, which means when I attack, I can bypass characters with special equal to or less than mine. Now, my special with this character is only 1.
Okay.
So they have to be 1 or less. So this is not going to apply to many creatures out there, it seems.
And bypass, I assume, means if it's readied, you don't have to go for it. You can go for something exhausted.
Yes. Now, Stalking Shadow has a reaction. When you omen, gain +1/+1. Becca, I assume that means +1/+1 here?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's physical power, and your special permanently get up 1,
That's pretty cool.
which makes its other ability even better. It's even sneakier.
It does, but only if I omen a bunch. So now I have to prioritize omening to beef this guy up.
Oh, real quick. I just realized that the Kraken also has a reaction. And they're called summon a tentacle minion token.
What? That's so cool.
Yes, so that would have been there right during my turn after I attacked.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I should not have been able to attack you because I would have had to go for the readied character.
Okay, all right.
I'm just picturing the Kraken like sprouting up tentacles all over
Yeah.
the place and whacking away Bigfoot. That would have happened.
I think that we should retcon because I would have hit one of you two while you were open. So I'm going to do it to Trish instead, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then now you know who to hit. That's why I'm doing that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you still have that prestige, and the only difference is that I have another wound.
Yeah. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't hurt. Everybody's happy. It's fine.
It doesn't hurt me until someone KOs me, and then I lose a prestige, and then I will cry. But it's okay. I'm still very excited about my Stalking
It's never
Shadow.
gonna happen.
I'm
It's never
also
gonna happen.
still really excited about your tentacle. I think
Thank
that's
you.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful tentacle.
The Kraken just did a morning stretch and was like, oh.
It's your tentacle. I love this. I love this. Okay, so that we're in action phase because I exhausted these 2 to gain my essence to play Stalking Shadow. And now...
And you can do your actions in any order, but you do still have 1 sighting available.
I do have 1 sighting available. Too bad I can't do anything with that right now.
I feel like single sightings are kind of like, is it true?
Yeah, right? Yeah,
who really knows?
You need corroborated stories.
Okay. I am going to hit Pecos Bill with my Moth Queen. We're the only 2 that are 3. We're the only 2 that can smack each other without a support.
But you have support.
Yeah, but I want to leave them up for defense, I think, because I already have 2 wounds.
Also, we each have a minion that is ready, so
Okay.
there's that. Okay,
Yeah.
so 1 wound and 1 prestige.
So that when I lose this prestige, it doesn't sting as bad.
Yeah.
Got some backup plans here.
All
Trying
right.
to play defense. It's nothing personal, Pecos Bill. We're just the 2 weaklings, so we
Sure. Yeah.
go up against each other.
All right. Okay. This is really stressful. I think I got
You're
this.
doing great.
All right. Kraken gets back up. It's a new day. Crater Lake here. Ocean here. We're introducing another ocean. Nice. And I'm going to draw a card. Ooh. I'm going to play 3 sightings, and I needed 2 landmarks for this. And I am playing another mermaid type thing called Thessaloniki.
Go on.
This one says, when I support a character, give it +1/+1, and I believe that's both for this top symbol and the special symbol.
Yeah, physical power and special.
I will choose the Kraken. Then I'm going to go ahead and add it here to the Kraken. So then I exhaust it. It now has a 5, and I would need a counter.
Oh, but don't you get extra big boss?
I do. I get +2 because of the big boss. It deals an additional thing when attacking.
That's just for damage, it's not for its power. So right now you've added 3 by using the support ability of Thessaloniki.
Wait, were you supporting or were you +1ing?
Oh yes, it's different. You can add 3 temporarily or you can add 1
Oh, you get to do
permanently.
both. The reaction is when I support,
Whoa!
give it +1/+1. So you get both of those benefits. That's awesome.
So right now it's 5, 6, 7, 8 is the power on your legend.
8.
So does that mean just while it's actively supporting, it gets that? Or does that stay even once the support turn is over?
The +1/+1 is permanent. The 3
Okay.
from the special is temporary.
Cool.
Okay?
That is OP.
It's OP for a lot of little minions out there. Because even if I attacked Becca or Bigfoot, I would have to attack
You cannot because of Hootenanny.
Hootenanny.
Hootenanny. Oh, I get it.
Wait, just now?
Yeah.
You've been saying so perfect so many times.
Well, I'm from Kansas City, and a Hootenanny and a Hootenanny are different things.
Oh, I see.
So I'm going to go ahead and choose to attack your Stalking Shadow. Because while I have the big boss, I'm going to do some extra damage.
You're right.
I was window shopping, and I felt this thing kind of like, what did I just see? Bam.
Not while you're
Taking care of it.
shopping.
I know.
Not in those dressing room mirrors. They're bad enough.
This poor, sweet, stalking shadow.
Gone too soon.
Gone too soon. Didn't get a chance to be sneaky or anything. But yeah, it's gone.
When I hit an attack, summon a tentacle minion token.
Please remember this next time you think about who to attack.
Hey. I got you, Pesos.
Thank you.
Pecos.
Pecos.
Pecos has all the pesos.
Yeah.
Very wealthy.
He's got to have something going for him at this point, because what else does he
That's how
have?
I feel too. It's a hard start with only 3 strength.
I'm going to reset. I am drawing for turn. Sorry.
You loved it? You loved it so much?
real cute.
Oh,
I
I'm
loved
scared.
it so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
So I will be bringing out another basic locale. This is my desert. I am going to first gather 1 essence here to get 1 sighting, and it's a sighting of a jackalope.
Hey, jackalope.
I know. So cute. So, as a peace offering to the table for the harm that Pecos Bill has previously caused.
Oh, no.
When the jackalope enters, everyone draws a card.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice.
enjoy.
Love a jackalope.
The card I drew could definitely eat your jackalope. Just saying.
Could or would? Don't answer that.
My flavor text is tee.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine is Summertime Terror.
I'm getting another sighting over here. The people are really thinking they're seeing Pecos Bill out in the desert. One sighting for a creeping cactus.
Oh.
This is a little elemental plant. When it is KO'd, it will deal a wound to the character that KO'd it. Ooh. So
Wow.
be careful. Yeah, be careful what you target this with,
Yeah.
because it might poke you
poked.
back.
I love it.
And finally, I think we are going to do our first action card of the game, everyone.
Get it.
I am going to be playing Fortune Favors the Bold. All players may randomly trash a card in their hand to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I am trashing a card.
There's-
Draw a
I
card.
think it has to be random.
Oh,
Yeah, may randomly trash a card.
No way.
no way.
So I'm going to shuffle. Becca, would you trash something for me?
This one.
Thank you.
Back in the saddle.
Okay, I'm fine losing that. Let's hope I draw something better.
Ooh, it was a quick action. A quick action is a card that can be played on someone else's turn.
Whereas the action I just did is only on mine.
That's right.
Got it. I'm not going to lie. I think it was worth it. This was a pretty good get.
Get a good trade.
This was a pretty good trade. I'm not
right.
mad about it.
I'm straight up terrified.
You're doing it?
Is anyone else going to do it? Turn order. Okay, I'll do it.
Ooh, you don't want this one. You don't want that one.
I didn't even read the card, so.
So you didn't
It
want
might be
it.
better that way. You
Yeah.
just not know what
I
you
can
lost.
be played from your trash.
Hey!
Let's go.
No teaming up here. No teaming up.
Epically lucky.
Yeah, wow.
This is getting tricky. We have 2 tentacles over there. And Trish, would you remind me your spirit?
My captured spirit.
Yeah, that is a 2 power, right? Okay. I might have to try to do something about this kraken, perhaps.
I mean, the
'Cause I-
tentacles are all that's ready.
And I do have multiple things that I can attack with. So I could take care of the tentacles and then do a little something to the kraken.
I would appreciate if the tentacles are becoming a problem.
A little something. All right. Okay. If I deal with the tentacles, will you just not come for Pecos Bill for me on your next turn, Becca?
I'm down with that.
Yeah? Okay. All right.
Scheming.
Trish, would you like to
Players
get
at
in
the
on
table.
this, Trish?
What do I need to do to get in on this?
Just don't,
not come after
Don't attack me
Pecos.
on your next turn.
All right, yeah.
Yeah? All right. I'm so sorry. The tentacles were getting out of control.
Wheeling and dealing.
So Dust Devil is coming for, do they have names, these tentacles?
Beta.
Beta. Coming for Beta.
And Alpha.
Okay. We're going to have Dust Devil punch Beta first. And that is 1 against 0. So I do think
That's a KO.
It's
a KO.
Any triggers on the KOs?
not here.
Okay.
And then it does have to be equal to or greater than.
Equal meter beat.
So 0 against 0.
Yeah, you would take it out.
Okay.
Creeping cactus can attack a tentacle.
I do like that. My creeping cactus.
So the tentacles look super cool, but they're essentially like wet spaghetti because you can just.
I'm picturing it being like a pool floaty where once it gets popped, you know, and that's what the cactus is going to do. It's going to pop that tentacle.
Or like a lizard's tail, how like it
Yeah.
can run away by just
Yeah.
losing it. It's kind of like that.
Well done. If I can pause for just a minute, we've been using dice to represent the same things, but this tassel worm got an extra heart, and this moth queen has just an extra special, and this has 1 power and 1 special. So let's actually switch out to use some colored cubes to denotate that stuff.
Okay.
Love this.
There you go.
I love magic.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Now, Em, you still have some moves you can make.
I
huh?
do, and I would like us all to know I have some more sidings available.
Ooh.
And another attack or two that I could do. So we're gonna learn a little bit about sequencing together on this one, because I'm gonna see what order I can do this in. And Becca, you let me know if I do it wrong, because I would like for Pecos Bill to attack your Kraken before they actually get to Pecos Bill popping him in the back. I would like to use Kick them while they're down. It's a quick action. Normally it would cost 2 sidings, but my Dust Devil is helping me out there. Target attacker, Pecos Bill, will deal an extra wound while attacking an exhausted character.
Whoa.
So that's gonna be 2 wounds coming your way.
Oh, and it's got another ability.
Yes, so it does have the ability of Alliance, where I could draw a card if I target a character I don't control. However, I did target Pecos Bill.
Okay,
so
great.
Okay.
Very cool. Incredible. I think a quick action can be played at any time,
Okay.
so that works for me.
it felt more dramatic to attack first and then declare it.
I would say proper sequencing.
So what is your power here? 3 plus. You're attacking because I have 5.
You're so
You
right.
could support with your jackalope.
I could support with my Jackalope.
Which would give 3 extra because of the special. You support with the special.
It would actually give it even more than that, because Pecos Bill's ability is during your turn have +1 special for each card drawn this turn.
But that's
Pecos
Pecos
Bill
is
has
special.
Yeah,
got it,
Not
okay.
jackalopes.
Got it.
So
Okay.
actually, you could support in the other direction.
Oh,
Oh, like have jackalope attack
have Jackalope attack.
and Pecos support.
I think
It's
it
still
gets
the
bigger.
same
I think-
amount. It's 6 either way, right?
It'll still beat it either way.
Okay.
But so that is 2 wounds to
This would be
Kraken.
5, and then you drew it 1, so 6. This would be
I-
+6, so that becomes a 9.
Whoa.
I think I drew twice because of my card that I played earlier.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, so Jackalope is attacking the Kraken.
Which is hilarious.
which is getting
Yeah.
the 6 from
Okay.
the special. We love a feisty rabbit in this house.
And
you
now
know?
there's 2 wounds to
8.
Kraken.
Yes.
Because of kick them while they're down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
And each wound you deal to an opponent's legend is a prestige.
I'm excited. That's 3 prestige.
Wowie kazowie.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pecos Bill
Pretty good
catching
turn.
up.
Okay, I'm guessing you're out of things to do.
I'm officially out of things to
Okay,
do.
because if you had a 1-cost action, you could do some stuff. All right, it's my turn. I'm going to, ready? I can't believe nobody hurt Hootenanny. Tazaworm is looking mighty powerful. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a basic locale. And so I've got 4 to work with. And
Wow.
then, all right, I'm exhausting 3 to put into play Moss Troll. And when it enters, I create an exhausted woods locale.
Whoa.
So not till next turn, but yeah, this leafy prankster's doing work. During your turn, the catworm has +5 power, so I feel like that's the thing that wants to hit. I'm gonna spin that last one to bring out Squonk. When I'm wounded, KO me. Squonk is just a puddle of tears. That's all Squonk is.
Relatable.
Just says kill me now. And then you've got a ready minion. No ready minions. No ready minions. So I see 2 opportunities to gain some prestige.
Oh, you see one.
Oh, that's
we made
true.
a
That's
deal,
true.
Becca.
Yeah. Okay, great. That's true. Okay, so let's see. You've got 2 power on your captured spirit for me to get through, because I'm trying to get 2 points on this turn. I'm gonna hit the captured spirit with this Moss Troll. That's 2 power against 2 power.
Okay, that takes it out. When it's KO'd, I draw a card.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, nice.
And then, I'm gonna squonk up Hootenanny. That's right, I said it.
Never heard that sentence
Oh,
before.
she's getting squonked.
And you never will again.
boy, oh man.
So Squonk's support, the special goes on to Hootenanny, who now has 3 power temporarily, and I'm gonna come at the Kraken.
Oh no. Okay, so I have 5.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. You have 5. Okay, so in that case, I will be not doing that. I will be swinging my Tazel Worm at
Oh,
your
not the
Kraken.
Tazel Worm.
One
Oh,
taser
man.
worm.
Well, this tentacled terror is gonna take a little rest because it knocks out.
And wait, that means Becca's the big boss.
I'm the big boss.
Oh.
Okay, I gain 1 prestige.
And I lose my counters, my extra counters.
You
Okay.
do.
And
All right.
I can gain them back, right? If I play.
By supporting again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I lose.
You lose 1 prestige when
For being
your
knocked
legend's
out.
knocked out. I'm so sorry. Okay, now I am not going to hit M because of our agreement. So
Thank you.
Hootenanny is going to support Squonk, who now has. Don't even need
Way
it.
too much
Got it.
for
okay.
poor Moth Queen.
Yeah, I'll
who's
leave
very
a-
weak.
Hootenanny's here to soak up some damage. Squonk is gonna fight with the Moth Queen. She's
Yes.
attacking for 3.
That KOs my Moth Queen, my wounds go away, my counter goes away, I go down 1 in prestige, and I'm flipped over.
I gain
Wow.
1 prestige.
Oh man.
What a turn.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and then I'm going to use Bigfoot's Forest Companion to give a friendly minion +1 wounds, and that's going to be Hootenanny, and that's all for me.
That was an epic turn.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. And like Bigfoot is so powerful that you barely even need defense at this point.
He's a-
like who's coming after a 6 Bigfoot?
He's a
Nobody.
big sweetie, you know? He's just giving out love. He's giving out hearts. He doesn't attack.
It's good community over there.
Okay. I read it up. I drew a card. Let's see what I can play here. I need a little defense. I didn't put out a Cosmos. I need a Cosmos. Okay. I need a little defense. I'm going to play a Wood Booger.
Ooh.
Which is a name my child would think was hilarious.
It is hilarious,
Wood
objectively.
Booger is a forest boogeyman. He is a boogeyman Sasquatch.
Oh my
to be
God, that's my
specific.
cousin. I love you, cousin.
The boogeyman Sasquatch is sneaky. When I attack, I can bypass characters with special equal to or less than mine with a special of 3. So can sneak by, say, Hootenanny as an example.
Sure could.
Physical power of 6, and their power, if I choose to exhaust them, is Nom Nom. Physical attack on KO, draw a card.
So, since you can bypass Hootenanny and it's a 6, you could hit Bigfoot.
You made a deal with M. Yeah, you should probably hit Bigfoot with that. Not that many things can hit Bigfoot.
I was gonna say, finally.
But Bigfoot's just here to spread love in this world, so remember that.
Well, they are cousins, so that's something to think about. But maybe they're like cousins that aren't on great terms because I'm the boogeyman version of you. I'm jealous, I think.
Oh,
Wood
man.
Booger's a little jealous of Bigfoot and all
Okay.
Bigfoot's has. So Wood
We've also
Booger.
love Scar, just saying.
It's true. It's true. I always wanted a brother. The parents will get that. When I attack, I
Know the song. Yep.
okay, so sneaky past Hootenanny, hitting Bigfoot for 6. And then also, since Nom Nom on KO, oh, it's not a KO. Never mind, but I do get a prestige
You do.
for hitting
For
that.
wounding a legend.
Yes.
You said so many words. It was like nom nom wood booger, and then you were like,
Wait, Nom Nom Wood Booger has to be your go-to insult moving forward for everything. I want to tune into your Twitch channel and hear it live.
Nom nom wood booger. That is now our attack phrase.
There it is. Yep. Okay. All right, and that is the end of my turn.
Good turn.
okay, man, a lot of things happened this past round. I'm gonna ready everything, and I awaken to see another day, and I'm gonna draw a card. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna just. Am I allowed to attack before? Let me add a landmark. Am I allowed to attack and then play a card?
Yeah. Any order you choose for your action phase.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the Moth Queen.
Okay.
I will attack it with the Kraken. I will just go ahead and attack, and then when I hit with an attack, I summon a tentacle minion token.
Nice. Kraken attack.
Okay, so I have my tentacle, and then I'm gonna go
That's
ahead.
going to be a prestige.
That's a prestige.
You're on the board.
I'm on the board. And then I'm going to exhaust all 4, and all 4 for my sightings and get I'm the bigger fish, which is an action. And it has ready your boss.
Cool.
Oh, heck yeah.
So then I'm going to go ahead and attack you again.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Second wound for Moth Queen.
Okay? Boop. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and turn this one because it just attacked for the second time.
Very powerful.
Now I have this one over here, the minion, and it says, when I support a character, give it +1/+1. I believe I will do that for the tentacle. And you made a great point. I do get another tentacle. Then I will go ahead and this one is only 2. I'll go ahead and attack yours. What is that?
Hootin' Annie?
Hootin' Annie.
Okay.
I have a 2 and you have a 1.
Were you going to use it to support?
No, I think these beta tentacles are just
More
good.
defensive.
They're distractions for everyone else.
Sure. Hootenanny takes a wound, but she had an extra wound because of an extra health because of Bigfoot's power. So
Okay.
I take it away.
Bigfoot snuggles.
Bigfoot snuggles.
All right. I think I'm good over here.
All right. I'm going to reset my board.
The snuggles.
We're getting another desert.
Woohoo!
And
Oh, I'm sorry. We have not been exhausting things when they were wounded.
Oh,
so
good call. Yep.
Hootenanny's also exhausted, as is Moth Queen. There you go. That's all we missed.
okay, that does change things. Thank you for the heads up. I am going to play my Flaggerdoot.
What now?
It's a packalopes of jackalopes called the Flaggerdoot. On enter, everyone will draw 2 cards.
Ooh, okay.
Enjoy.
Nom nom.
These
What
are
is
all the
it?
cards I needed early game. Here we go.
Wow.
And now the fun thing about Pecos Bill is during my turn, I get +1 special for each card drawn, and that's been 3 so far. So Bill's special is 7. So I am going to use Bill to support Creeping Cactus, who will then have a 7 power.
Wow.
And I think I'm gonna boop Bigfoot.
That is a
Just a little
reasonable
boop.
choice, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Respectable boop.
Just
in
a
fact.
little boop. And I will go up 1 prestige for that. And then I will, Trish, I think, I don't want to deal with both of the tentacles again. I need some blockers up. So Trish, I think I'm going to swing at your Moth Queen.
At the Moth Queen. KO the Moth Queen.
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's A-okay.
But that is 5 prestige.
Whoa.
Feeling
So
pretty good about
almost
that.
at level 2.
We're almost there.
Pecosville.
We're almost there. And I think that's about all I can do, so I'll pass.
Okay.
All right, back to me, the big boss they call me around here, and
I don't
also
know.
in the game.
Oh, you are the big boss.
Yeah.
I was going to say prestige-wise. Pecos Bill's big boss.
Sure, respectable. I am going to ready everything, draw my card, and put another woods into play. I have 1 more because of my Moss Troll,
Wow.
so we got 6 going on. All right, I'm going to put into play a Woogek. This minion is a giant beast that is steadfast. The stilted wonder, they call her. And she does not exhaust when wounded. So I can just leave her up as a really good blocker.
Oh.
And she's got 5 power. Then, we're about to go ham, starting with Hootenanny. Hootenanny is going for the Dust Devil.
Uh-oh.
Your actions are way too cheap, and I find it unsavory.
Understandable. Dust Devil is no more.
Then the Moss Troll is coming on in for your Jackalope.
Not my Jackalope. All right, she's gone.
Well, let's just break this up a little bit. We're going to send the Tazel Worm at the Kraken.
What about these tentacles here?
I forgot about the tentacles. I forgot about your tentacles. Okay. Great. Then I'm going to send Bigfoot at Pecos Bill.
Yeah, makes sense. And did you say Bigfoot does 2 wounds?
Big Boss says yes.
Okay.
Only my legend deals an additional damage while attacking.
Wow.
So I will take 2 prestige, making Bigfoot
That's a KO.
unwounded creature, and yeah.
Wow, that was
I
super
lose
powerful.
Yeah. So my wounds fall off, but it stays exhausted. And this, before we had Bigfoot the best bud with that, and now the flannel is on, and Bigfoot is new dad foot, everybody. Yeah. And so instead of just giving +1 heart, you can give pep talk now and give a friendly minion +2 power and +1 heart. And he's got 8, but he is exhausted. So let's see. I'm gonna then come at one of those tentacles with Squonk.
And then, does this reset to 0?
It does. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're gonna come after this tentacle over here?
I sure am.
Okay. Oh.
It is dead.
It's bye-bye.
KO'd.
It's gone.
Yeah. There is one more thing I was interested in doing, and that would be I'm going to play Glop Lift Cop, and I'm so sorry to bring a cop into the building. I don't ever want to call the police, but I do not want characters to sneak by my characters. So this insect minion does just that. And now I
What
pass.
does it say he does? No sneaking.
No sneaking, which your wood booger does.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
don't
cool.
try and nom over here, wood booger.
No. All right, my turn. I love it.
No, I
No
wouldn't.
nom noms here.
Nom nom.
Okay, and I put out an extra one of these, and I draw a card, and let's see. All right, I think I am going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I am going to exhaust all of these to bring out Mothman.
Okay.
Moth
okay.
Queen has
Respectable.
recruited the help of Mothman, the omen of disaster. Is a 5/5. Reaction: when one or more enemies are KO'd, omen 2.
Oh,
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
wow.
I feel like I have not been playing this game aggro enough, hence my whole whopping 1 prestige. So I feel like I need to go after some folks. And you, who is your sneaky?
No, my no sneak?
Your no sneak.
That's the glow flick cop.
Okay, and what's your Hugog do?
I do not exhaust when wounded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm making it real hard to hit
2
Bigfoot.
and 3 on all that. It is real hard to hit Bigfoot. All right, I'm gonna wood booger.
What a phrase.
I'm gonna wood booger right past that tentacle
Yeah.
and take a swing at Kraken
Ooh. Okay. Well,
for 1 wound on Kraken.
felt that one.
Yeah. I think Moth Queen is going to take out Gloflikop.
That is, I'm not going to do that to you. I'll allow this to happen.
Wait, why? No, what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'll spin my 1.
Oh, you got 1. Nice.
Becca has a response.
Yeah,
I have
love
a
it.
response. I'm going to play Trick Up My Sleeve. Target attacker or defender gains +3/+3 this attack.
So it just defends. It wouldn't take out my Moth Queen because there's not reciprocal damage.
There's not
But
reciprocal
it would
damage.
it would keep Gloflikop alive.
Sure
for
does. Yeah, whatever. It's spent. We did it.
There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
All right.
Man.
Awesome. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so right now you have those 3 before your big guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one has 3 hearts and this one has 2 hearts. So it's going to take a long time to get those fools out of the way.
All right, slow but steady. I'm gonna go after Bigfoot. That is
Reasonable.
Dadfoot?
Reasonable.
Oh.
Yeah, but also dad foot.
Also dad fight.
Okay, remember he's a dad foot.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 1 card. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my favorite card of my entire hand. I've been having it since turn 1.
Ooh.
It's called Oklahoma Octopus.
Okay.
From Lake Thunderbird, Oklahoma, USA.
Sure is.
And it says drag down, exhaust target minion. And my target minion is your, whatchamacallit? Yes.
Oh, or the Hugag.
Yes, that one.
And the one that can't be exhausted when wounded.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Because I'm not wounding it, and
No, you're
this one's a
exhausting
drag
it
down.
another way.
Respectable.
Super creative.
Okay.
Did you already add an extra ocean for turn?
You get one.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you so much. So now I'm going to play this with 2 more.
You're putting
What's the name of the
Siren out.
card?
It's called Siren Backup Singer.
Ooh, respectable.
Sirens are scary.
Okay.
Very.
Thessaloniki.
Perfect.
I'm
Say
gonna
it
play.
fast.
I'm gonna play Thessaloniki.
Yeah, no, it gets better each time.
And I will go after
Glow clap.
Glow clap.
Glow clap.
Clawflicop.
Nothing I can do about that.
All right.
Ooh, it's out.
Sweet. And then I will play the Kraken, the Tentacled Terror, and I'm gonna go after your
Tazel worm.
Tazel Worm,
Okay.
which has a 4, and this one has a 4.
That's true, and it will take a wound. I'm just going to take away one of its hearts.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think I gained anything.
You sure didn't?
I didn't gain any prestige, but you know what?
But you both helped him to get in there, so.
All right.
All right, Mothman, when one or more enemies are KO'd, Omen 2. So someone got KO'd
I
that
had
is my
one
enemy,
KO.
right? So I'm going to Omen 2, by the way. Which
Great.
means I look at the top 2 cards, I may trash any of them and put the rest on the top back in any order.
Cool.
I also don't have any more tentacles because they're all gone, so I can't draw another one.
There's only 2 available?
There's no more available. I only have 1 active. All the rest are gone.
I don't think they actually go to your trash. I think they're outside of the game.
Oh. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and.
Because they don't start in your deck.
Okay. Cool.
Does that one get exhausted for taking the damage or no?
Yeah, thank you so much. Tatzel worm does become exhausted.
It
You
was
are
the
so
other guy
right.
that doesn't.
Yes.
Okay.
When I use a Siren Backup Singer, it says when I support an attack, it gains +3 power, so it can support the tentacle. So now I have a +3 for the
Yeah.
tentacle.
No, you have a +5 because you still get the regular support value from its special, which is 2.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Wow. I am so glad you're
But that
here
one did
helping
hit
me.
me.
That one did hit you. Okay, and your Bigfoot guy has
Is
8,
has
so
8.
I won't even try. This one has 5. That one has 3, and that one that one's knocked out.
KO.
So I will go after that one. The beta the Moth Queen. It's going after the Moth Queen,
Moth Queen takes a wound.
and I get a +1.
Uh-huh.
I did all that work for +1.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also have to retcon. I'm starting to figure out the strategy of the Beyond deck. As you Omen, put a Doom counter on an enemy character. So since Mothman queued an Omen, queued that.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put that counter on.
What do you think's gonna die?
I mean, that's it. I guess I'll put it on Kraken for right now. Okay.
I messed up. I'm all done.
All right. I am resetting. Pecos Bill is back in action. You know him, you love him. And we are going to bring another desert out.
You actually weren't allowed to hit the Moth Queen because Mothman is ready. Oh.
You
So
would have had to hit Mothman first.
All right, and Mothman has 5, and I
you
have
could've done.
4.
You had 5.
You had
with that.
5 with your fancy
Tentacle.
tentacles. So did you want to take out my Mothman instead?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that. But I have
It's just
2.
one wound. So she was
yeah, just one
exhausted because she
wound.
swung because you did it to protect her. So then you just take one and then you go down.
Yep. Okay.
So Mothman gets a wound.
Perfect. Thank you.
Does he get exhausted for taking a wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure does.
All right. Y'all, we got 3 sightings going on here to bring back our good old friend Dust Devil.
Hey.
I know, we love that we can have multiples in the deck.
Powerful.
Very powerful. And we are going to get some attacks in. Okay, the Kraken is getting close to dying.
Excuse me?
I mean,
You got another tentacle there, but
I will attack your tentacle with my Dust Devil.
All right.
So that should kill it.
It's gone.
And your Kraken has 4 power. So I am going to use Pecos Bill's ability. It's going to give it a +5 from the special to my Creeping Cactus, who's going to attack your Kraken. So that will deal 1 wound to it. Then, Dust Devil reduces the cost of my action cards by 1. So I'm going to cast Safety last and deal a wound to target character, which is going to be the Kraken, bringing me up to 6.
Leveling up.
Wow.
Pecos Bill.
Leveling up Pecos Bill. All right, our 2nd level Pecos Bill, 4 power, 5 special. During my turn, I have +2 special for each card drawn this turn. So very similar to his old ability. I will reset down to 0. And Becca, I will pass to you.
And you KO'd an enemy, so I'm gonna Omen 2, and then also put a Dhume counter on Bigfoot.
You also lose 1 prestige for your legend getting KO'd.
Sorry.
Bigfoot has a Dhume counter.
I'm sorry.
At least it looks very similar here.
I am going to ready. I'm going to put a basic into play, and we're going to put out 1, 2, 3 for some woodland sprites. 1 power, 1 special, 2 hearts, and the reaction is when I am dealt a wound, heal 1 wound on any other target friendly character.
Whoa.
So you have a healer
nice.
on your team now.
I do.
Bigfoot's a healer too.
Yeah.
2 healers.
Uh,
Wow.
And then we're gonna put out Kidfoot, Kid Sasquatch, Minion, Bigfoot's daughter. Start of your turn, I gain +1 power, but it's not the start of my turn, so that'll happen next turn. So we're just gonna start hitting some legends. You're KO'd, you're level 2, but you still got,
1 4 power.
okay.
Lagradut.
Squonk is powering up this Mostrel, or supporting, to send 4 at your Flaggerdoot. And then another 4 is going to come at Pecos Bill. But first I'm going to give a pep talk to Kidfoot. It's going to get +2 power
Wow.
and +1 health.
I need that pep talk.
So Kidfoot is going to smack Pecos Bill.
Ow.
Bigfoot's like, you see Pecos over there? I don't like what he said to you.
You go mess him up.
Let's see, who's left? Tatzelworm is gonna go at Moth Queen
Sure.
for 9.
It only took 3, so you know.
Okay, and then I will gain 1 more prestige, and that's it for me.
And so you only KO'd 1 person that turn, so I will Omen 2,
Yeah.
and then Dhume counter again.
That Omen ability is fun.
Do you see the stack of cards here?
I know.
Okay, Omen 2, and then I get to put a Dhume counter. I'll put 1 on Pecos Bill.
Fair.
Nice.
The Dhume counters sound scary, but they actually don't do anything to you guys. They just boost me when you KO.
It's pretty good.
Provided I survive the whole round, which hasn't really happened this game yet. So, all right, let me ready everything. We're ready. Boop. Okay, drawing a card, and I'm putting out another Cosmos. That gives me 6 to play with here. I am going to do 1 for Kind Spirit. She's a sweet, kind old lady who can take a bite to heal 1. And I'm going to do that to Moth Queen right
Take
now.
a bite of
Nice.
what?
That's
Of her
her
cookies that she made.
exhaustibility.
Gave a cookie to Moth Queen, and she heals 1, which is nice.
Delicious.
All right, then I'm going to exhaust 3 more. To do Night Marchers, they're ancient warriors that guide us. It's a spirit minion. And whenever it supports, I get to Omen. And then, with my remaining 2, I'm going to put out this gremlin. Gremlin is a trickster. When he enters, I might KO target equipment, but I don't believe there's any equipment out, so I'm just going to be using him as a 3/3 minion. Okay, so now let's see what I can do here. You don't still have your sneaky cop.
No, but I do have steadfast, so it doesn't exhaust when it's wounded.
That's right. But it means my wood booger can still sneak right past all those dudes
Yeah, that's true.
and hit Bigfoot. So wood booger's going to do that
Okay.
for a wound to Bigfoot.
Now, when you use your spirit ability, does it hit with its spirit? No.
Which
Can you
spirit
read, sorry,
ability?
can you read this?
Nom Nom. Nom Nom is
Oh, the
on-
other one.
Oh, sneaky. When I attack, I can bypass characters with special equal to or less than mine, and the special's 3. So I can sneak past anyone with 3 or less special.
Got it. And it's not like a special attack, because if you do a special attack
Right.
using your attack or your special value, then it uses the defender's special value.
If you want to reread it, but I don't.
No, it's all good. You do a wound, you get a prestige.
Wow.
Okay. And then.
Oh, sorry. It's still only a 6 and I have an 8.
Oh, I forgot it's an 8
But
now.
you can
You're right.
support it. You can support it.
Okay,
Just
okay.
with
So let me
2.
do I'm going to support with the Night Marchers,
Cool.
which is going to make it a 10.
Got it.
And then when I support, I omen.
Nice.
And I will. Yes. I'll keep that there.
Yeah, I'm going to make a plan.
And when I omen, I put another Doom counter out.
I think you still need a prestige. Is
on
that
what?
right?
Yes. Okay.
Where's this going?
On Pecos Bill. Or I guess, can the Doom counter go on anybody? Oh, on any enemy character. Does that mean minions too? Oh, then let's put it on a tentacle.
All right, here you go.
Cool. So I'm going to do the attack with my gremlin supported by Moth Queen. So that's going to be for a total of 8 power.
Oh, yep. Pecos
on-
takes a wound.
Pecos Bill. And then
Hey, look at you.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Back.
I'm gonna
If you
go
could
ahead.
level up, it'd be worth it.
No, I need 2 more to level
Yeah.
up, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. I wake up. I have my Oklahoma octopus on the board now. I have a tentacle, drawing a card. And I'm gonna go ahead and start by playing Gasparilla from my trash. So it costs 4. I can be played from your trash. I'm a minion and I'm a pirate.
I love it.
When I KO a legend, gain +1. So it's 3. Can I use
Yeah, one more ocean for you.
one more ocean? Thank you. Can I use a supporting to help this this thing? When I support a character, give it a +1.
It comes out of your trash when you play it.
Okay.
Now it's just in play. It's just living.
And now it's
its
just
best life.
here. So now I'm gonna turn this one, and it's called Thessaloniki.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like the goddess. of
When
the
I support a
sea.
character, give it a +1. So I'm gonna take this yellow marker and put it on Gasparilla, and now it has a 4.
Is it +1/+1?
+1 +1 blue. And now I'm going to play this against Pecos Bill, and it'll be a 4.
Pecos.
And so that'll be the last wound.
Doom counter goes off.
Doom counter goes off. Thank you.
Thank
That
you,
gives me a
Trish.
Special.
That gives me 2 because it's a higher level.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when I KO a legend, gain 1 prestige.
Whoa.
So I got that
All
one.
right.
Really cool.
Good turn.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay.
All right, so
Things are evening out.
I still have 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and play the Riptide Revolt. That's going to cost me 2. End of your turn. Wear gains +2. So I believe that means I have to attach it because it's an equip.
Yeah, you choose the character it goes on, and when that character is KO'd, it goes to your trash.
All right, I will keep it here on the Kraken.
Okay. Are you going to the end of your turn?
I have to take one tentacle.
Did the Kraken hit?
The Kraken did not.
No tinty. No hitty, no tinty.
Oh.
Got Jake. Got him.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do Beta Siren, which is when I support an attack, it gains +3 power. I will go ahead and attach it to the Kraken, or use the minion with the Kraken.
Oh, wow.
And I will attack the highest powered thing, which is that Helga.
I've got 5 for the Hugag, Stilted Wonder.
Hugag. All right.
Okay.
So go ahead.
And the equipment's still attached to it? Okay.
It is,
4, 5,
but
6.
it's not the end of my turn.
I'll take 1 wound on the Hugag, but
right.
it does not exhaust.
All right.
That's the Hugag's ability.
And then
Just give you a Hugag right back.
I'm gonna use the
I'm not mad.
I'm gonna use the Oklahoma octopus and exhaust it.
That's its ability?
Yes, exhaust a target minion.
Drag
Okay.
down, right?
Pretty
Yes.
cool, pretty cool.
Remember that from last time.
I'll
Very
be
picturesque.
killing
Yeah.
that. Yes, yes, yes.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and now use the Kraken, which is only 4. And I will go ahead and go after. I'll go after your woodland
Sprites?
sprites.
Okay, when I'm dealt a wound, heal 1 wound on other friendly target. So I'll do the Hugag.
Okay. Now it's the end of my turn. Where gains +2
Permanently.
So
Wow.
do I
Brought out
remove
my
this card?
gremlin too
No,
early.
no, no. That's forever.
Okay.
And until it's KO'd and the Kraken stays exhausted.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Wow.
Pretty good turn.
All right.
Definitely a good turn.
I am resetting. We are.
No one was knocked out, were they? I only get to omen
no,
if they're knocked
No.
out. So.
Although,
Correct.
is the woodland sprite exhausted now?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
I believe Picos was knocked
That's the
out
hardest rule for me.
because I knocked
Oh
out.
yeah,
turn?
Pecos Bill was
Yeah.
knocked out.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
then
you're right, sorry.
Omen 2 Doom counter.
I do add a desert. Ooh, we got some good stuff, y'all. What are we doing? We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Something big.
Something big. We're bringing out our headless coal miner.
Oh boy.
Ooh. 6, 3. I got 2 little hearts here. And I can swing the pick, draw 3 cards, then recycle 1 card from your hand at random, which is pretty cool. For combat, ooh, we got 2 tentacles over there. We have
Hootenanny.
only Hootenanny open. Interesting. And Trish, you have a 5/5 over there.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to attack Hootenanny
I hear it.
with my Dust Devil, taking her out.
She understands.
I'm glad we've reached an understanding, her and I.
I'm coming home. It feels like a wrong bad word to say, but that it's. I think it's fine.
I think so.
It's boojum. It's boojum.
Why would she say it if it weren't
I
okay?
thought you said
She's
boob
got that
job.
big boob job. Well, no, it's all natural, baby.
Okay,
Woods.
so we are going to.
A character was KO'd.
Yep, just did it.
Okay.
And I doomed another tentacle.
Oh. Okay, I only drew 1 card. This will get a +7. This is going to be slightly overkill, but math is hard, Becca.
Yeah.
So I am going to swing my headless coal miner
For 13.
for 13 at Bigfoot.
That will do a wound.
Yeah,
And,
I just wanted to get a wound in.
Yeah.
And I think I'll pass.
Okay. Oh my gosh, Bigfoot didn't die. All right. Get KO'd.
Still the big boss.
I'm still the big boss. I'm ready, steady, and get in the woods. I have 8 to work with, so I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3 to play Axe Handle Hound, Lumberjack's best friend, minion dog. Reaction: when I support a physical attack, it gains an extra 3 power, because we all love our beast friend.
Ooh.
And then I will do another 3 to play out the green man, because I can have multiple of this in my deck. It cultivates to add an additional support. Whatever. Okay.
I got
And
it.
then you know what we're talking about. And then you've got a cactus.
I just got a little guy.
You've got a Mothman, and you've got 2 tentacles. So we're gonna clear a little path. This woodland sprite is going to kill your cactus.
Okay, it will deal a wound to the character that KOs it, which will
Thank
kill
you.
it.
That is important.
Yes.
And I will do it to Mostral is actually coming at your cactus.
Okay,
And no, it will die.
it will kill it, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. So it goes.
Okay.
Then Bigfoot. Oh, don't worry. No, I'd worry. Bigfoot is gonna actually do some attacking to Pecos Bill. 8 beats 4, so it's gonna take 2 wounds because I'm the big boss.
Oh, painful.
1, 2. And then I gotta squonk ya.
Back up, please.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make Squonk a little bit stronger with these woodland sprites. And so Squonk is going to hit Pecos Bill one more time.
Whoa!
Very
Squonk
fair.
is getting strong.
Stronk.
And I'm gonna lose my only prestige.
Oh.
So sorry.
But
You're level 2.
Level 2.
Level 2.
And then, let's see, you've got 1 blocker, but I have a problem with this octopus, so I be killing it.
Which one? Oklahoma?
Oh yeah, because it's tapping down my Hugag.
It's my favorite card.
That's I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. Because kid, what do I got left? Okay, we got a dog. We got a Hugag. We got a Kidfoot. Okay, so Kidfoot got 1 additional power at the beginning of the turn. I'm gonna send the Axe Hound at your silly octopus.
Can you do that even though the tentacles are ready?
Nope, sure can't. Sure can't.
Not today.
Okay, in that
Home
case.
on the range.
In that case, I'm gonna use this hound to add 6 power to the green man who is going to come at your Mothman.
And give it a wound.
Give it a wound! Okay. And then Bigfoot's daughter herself is coming for 5 at Mothman.
Okay.
You're not exhausted once you're attacked, right?
Oh, you are exhausted
are.
once you're
Okay.
attacked. Thank you. That does matter because actually Kidfoot is going at the Moth Queen.
Okay.
And she takes a wound. I gain my 6 prestige.
Oh, and you go up to level 3.
Bigfoot
level 3.
loses these wounds. And this omen, but it didn't get KO'd. So I think the
didn't get
omen just
KO'd,
falls
yep.
off. And then we'll leave this Towser worm up, even though that's a
Wow.
little silly. Okay. No. You know what? Yeah. Okay, pass.
Okay, so 2 people were KO'd then. I omen for 2 twice, but it's the same 2 cards, and then I get to put 2 Dhume counters out there. Or here, put it on this one.
Green man.
Okay, time to ready everything. I get a new Cosmos.
Oh, wow. My new Sasquatch legend ability is You're a Superstar. Give a friendly minion +2, power +1 heart, and ready it. And there's a picture of his daughter there. Father-daughter day.
Must be so nice to see that level.
I'm gonna do Tower Deck, which is a boon, so I think that stays out. I can tap it to read the cards and omen, and I'm gonna do that. So, but it's only omen 1, so I'm gonna do that. That is great. And then a Dhume counter. Do we have another Dhume counter? to
Sure
pop
do.
out?
Sure do. Just
Sure,
Dooming us all.
Doom, you said.
Come at me.
Is gonna go on that little dust guy.
You got it.
Little dust guy's perfect. Okay, so this is what I did to get that guy out, and then I'm doing 6 more to do an action. Unlock the Cosmos and KO all minions.
Wow.
This card gets exiled after I do that. It doesn't go into my trash.
Oh my
So everybody give me
gosh.
those Dhume counters back as we KO every minion.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Well, that was a game changer.
Yep.
7. You're gonna need to do 7 omens on my behalf.
Yep.
wait, never
Lots
mind.
of omens, but I already know. Oh no,
I don't
because
know
my
if
guys,
you're-
I don't, because my moth guy is not there anymore. But what I do get is all of these doom counters that came back to me, which we had 2 dice out, right? Or are these all doom counters as well?
You got 2 total from me.
You took 1 die back from
I
me.
put 1 die back here, so if this is helpful.
Okay, perfect. Yes. And actually,
so
I
special.
can't do anything else. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So if I try to attack you, it's just 3, right? All those blue cubes are
Yeah.
specials. Okay.
It's just special, so it's only if I
To
support.
power up other things.
All right. You're all done?
Yep.
I'm going to go
I think
ahead
it had to be done.
and draw my next ocean. So now I have 3, 6, 7. Refresh the Kraken. It does have a Riptide Revolt because it's an equip, not a minion. I'll draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and play the Giant Squid for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh gosh, 6.
And this Giant Squid is a Marine Colossus as 8 fighting power.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I will go ahead
Big.
and attack
Bigfoot
the
is 10.
big. What?
I
What
leveled
the-
up to 3.
Level 3.
I will go ahead and attack this Moth Queen here.
Yeah.
And I'll attack it with the Giant Squid. So I'll gain 1 wound. I do gain a prestige.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and knock it out with my Kraken.
All
Because
right.
I have-
nice.
And it's a level 1.
Oh, it already
I
happened.
have 4, 5, 6. And now I finally upgrade
Nice.
to level 2. Tide of Doom.
Nice.
Level
Very
2
nice.
Kraken.
These counters fall off. It is exhausted.
Is it all it's cracked up to be?
Oh, but
I need that pep talk of yours.
Yeah.
That is
now,
my turn.
It wasn't KO'd, so does the equip stay on a legend? I'm going to say yes until further notice.
I like that ruling.
Okay.
Oh, I think the equip stays on until it's KO'd, right?
Because it's not knocking out, it's leveling up.
Yeah.
You get to keep your equip.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right.
Thank you, Becca.
No problem.
I am resetting. We are getting another desert into play. Pecos Bill is back in action. I am going to be playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My Cocopelli. They have a very cool ability. They are a 3/3, only have 1 heart. But if I tap them, I can use Wild Growth. Ready desert locales equal to their special, which is 3.
Oh.
So I get to untap 3 of my deserts,
Sweet.
which is going to come in handy. I'm going to immediately tap those again and bring out a Chupacabra.
Wow.
It is sneaky, so I can bypass characters with 2 or less special.
When I attacked with my Kraken, I do get a tentacle.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just 1 or does that change when you level up? Oh, you weren't leveled up yet. But what's your new power?
When I hit with an attack, summon 2 tentacle minion tokens.
I thought it might be.
Whoa.
You're
so
good.
You get
You're good.
2.
When I attack with this one in the future.
Oh, okay. Because you attacked and then it leveled up.
Yep.
And how big is it?
My Kraken's huge.
What's the literal power?
Oh, 8.
Okay. All right. And you have a tentacle up. I think that honestly might just be my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do something on your turn.
Ooh, all right, go for it, Becca.
I'm gonna use Hootenanny. Not Hootenanny, but Hootenanny. I am going to use its alliance ability to create a 5/0 Sasquatch token. Do you mind going in those tokens and grabbing me a Sasquatch?
Wow.
And I will put this Sasquatch token into play. Then I will ready. I will draw. I'll put another woods out. Get in here, Mr. Green Man. It's just a 1/1. Okay, but I'm still the big boss. So
are.
you're knocked out. I think we gotta do something about this Kraken so I could deal. It's at 8.
I'm the new guy in town.
We're gonna play something called Might of the Wilds. Target character gains +1 power for each of your keystones. And I am going to choose the Green Man. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 keystones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, whatever. So this is a 10 for the green man and a 10 for Bigfoot. And so you have 1 tentacle? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Goodbye, tentacle. I'm gonna send this Sasquatch at your tentacle.
No.
And then I'm gonna send the green man, which is a 10 power at your Kraken for 1.
Okay, it's for 2, 1 because of
That's just 1. But don't worry, I will send Bigfoot, which is another 2, because I'm the big boss. So I'm up to 3.
and I knock out.
Knockout.
That's a knockout.
And I lose.
my
I lose
gosh.
my equip.
You do.
And your
Why do you sound
counters.
so happy?
I don't want to be this way. I just am.
Becca is the strategist.
I'll pass.
Good thing I had 0.
Okay. I come back to life. I ready my stuff. I draw a card.
I'm coming after you, Bigfoot.
I'm wide open.
And I am going to use everything Oh, did I get another land? No, because I only have 7.
Yeah,
I should have 8.
1 more.
Okay. And use everything that I have here.
Oh gosh.
To do March of the Dead, I get
Oh
to
my
put
God.
a minion from each player's trash into play under my control.
Okay,
my
let's just show her a couple of the best ones.
Show me your good ones.
Let's see.
Your big, strong ones. You got that Tatzelworm.
Yeah,
looking
that's
pretty
probably
good.
what you want. Yeah. Or the Hugag that doesn't exhaust, but probably the Tatzelworm, because are you going aggressive or defensive?
I'm going Tatzelworm.
Okay.
Love it.
Did you want to see? Oh,
Yeah, where
These
you
are probably
these
my
are your
best.
big guys.
That's pretty epic. Okay, blue player.
Wiki Wacky.
This one's the biggest, and it lets you draw cards, so you probably want that one.
Okay.
What are the names?
So I got the Tatzelworm, the Wiki Wacky Mermaid, and the Headless Coal Miner up in here, thanks to March of the Dead, which is then going in my trash.
they're on a vacay.
I'm going to use, this is so mean, but Headless Coal Miner is going to go for Pecos.
All right.
Oh, you gotta hit that Chupacabra first, unless you've got something cool.
Oh, yeah, where's that Chupacabra?
It's a little 3-2 down here.
Is a little 3. Then you know what? I'm going to take the, yep, I'll use the Headless Coal Miner against the Chupacabra.
It's down for the count.
And take it out, and then I am going to use Tatzelworm, which is currently a 9 to hit Pecos.
Very fair.
And then I am going to use Moth Queen with the +2 from Wiki Wacky also to hit Pecos.
Oh my
When
gosh.
she supports?
Nope, just says your legend has +2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice, got that prestige.
That is the end of my turn.
Nicely done.
Well done.
Amazing turn. I'm gonna go ahead and become alive again. Untap these, or turn these back around and draw a card. Oh, this card is awesome.
Get it. Oh, you about to nom booger? What booger?
The card I just drew.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Why are you looking at
No.
I have 3 turned right now. I'm gonna play Sleep with the Fishes. It's an action card. KO targeted exhausted minion. Get those yellow cubes out of there.
Okay.
That green man is out.
To be fair, there's a lot of yellow cubes.
It did hit
was a
you,
lot.
so that is reasonable.
That was a lot.
That, I can't believe that green man got so big.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Welcome Aboard. It's an equip for 2. I feel like I have all these landmarks now. I can start playing one of these.
Oh, for +2 strength? Or what's
When I'm supported, gain +1 strength. So
Nice.
that's a 9.
Nice. Okay.
when the giant squid is supported? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now I'm going to play Underdog Luck for 2. Draw a card. Draw another card for each legend higher level than yours. So that's 1 more.
2 more.
Are you?
We're the
level-
same. I'm a
Same.
2.
I am level
you're
2.
2. I'm the only oneer still.
That is another action, so it goes in discard. I will play the Kraken Tide of Doom against your Moth Queen for 1 damage.
All
Oh,
right.
you gotta go for that Wiki Watchy.
Yeah.
I will.
Your own
My
mermaid.
own. I will go after Picos for 6 and knock it out.
That's out. And that is a Dhume counter for you.
Thank you very much.
And that's 1. And then I will go ahead and use the giant squid and go after your Weeky Watchy mermaid.
I will give you that Weeky Wacky right back.
Thank you. I didn't know I'd get.
Well, it goes in your trash,
Welcome
but-
home. And that.
Home trash.
It was dead before, and then I rose it from the dead. So when I give it back to you, it just goes back to your graveyard.
Okay, thank you. At least she's home.
Put these bodies in the trash. Did you
She is back home where
Yes,
she
I
belongs.
passed. It's your turn.
Y'all. We are gonna reset. Pecos Bill is back for the 85th time today. I got another desert. We're gonna get things cooking. I am bringing out my Red Beast minion. It's a little 2/3. I can exile an action card from my discard pile and play it this turn. I'm gonna choose to exile my Safety Last to deal a wound to a target character. I will pay 3 for that.
Okay.
And I feel like the only chance I'm ever gonna get to wound Bigfoot is gonna be now.
Get it?
I think wounding a legend gets you a
Wow.
prestige.
Thank you. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? I think Pecos Bill deserves a little revenge today. I'm gonna be hitting the Moth Queen. I'm looking to get another prestige.
Get it?
Please and thank you.
Uh-huh.
And I will pass to you, Becca.
On your turn, I'm going to spend 2 to play Bigfoot's Roar, quick action, but I will use the Alliance ability and create another Sasquatch token.
Whoa.
They're multiplying.
We're a big family, and they're all superstars to me. I am a Bigfoot. Okay, then I will ready. I have no cards in hand, so I will draw, and it's going to be awesome. I don't think we're going to need that. Look, there's only one thing left to do here, and that's say, Moth Queen, Bigfoot hates to do this, but he is a big boss, and he's coming at you
With 2
wounds.
Wow.
And that
Knocks
brings
out Moth Queen.
And because Bigfoot was a level 3, I only needed to get to level 5. There's nowhere else to level up to. So friends, that is 5 prestige at level 3. Friends, I believe Bigfoot has stomped on this game.
And you just showed how powerful Big Boss is again.
Boss, hard
That's
to
the
get
move.
around.
That's the
Yeah.
game changer.
You got
Yeah.
it in the beginning, and then
I
you
did.
just hung on to it.
Yeah.
I sure did.
So powerful.
This was amazing. Thank you so much for playing with me. Favorite card that you played or drew or saw?
Oh my goodness. The favorite card that I saw that I didn't get to play yet, but if I ever played this deck in the future, is level 2 Moth Queen. If I had gotten there, your Doom counters give you extra strength instead of extra special.
That'd be very
so
good.
if I would have been level 2 when we board wiped,
Yep.
this would have become super powerful. So
Yeah.
favorite card, just in case you didn't get to see it, very cool.
Yeah.
Favorite card?
Mine was definitely Oklahoma Octopus. Love the art, love what it does, and it annoyed Bigfoot. And you know what? I think I'm going to play it again next time too.
For that reason alone, I gotta say my favorite was probably Cocopelli because I love the wild growth ability. Being able to ready your lands again was such a game changer.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And not because it's LP, but just because I love it. Squonk, Puddle of Tears. Never took a win, so we'll never know how sad it would have made Squonk. But pretty sad.
So cute.
Hey, nom nom everyone.
Nom nom, everyone.
nom,
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 bugger. Thanks so much to Manifest Games for sponsoring this video. Thanks to you for watching it. And thanks to all my wood boogers for nom nomming it up. We'll see you next time. Bye.